Good morning, folks. Getting ready to take the little one to school and then have a full day of things to do at the church as usual. Let's go. So, say hello, Yanni. So, heading to church and the NDI monitor stuff that I've been talking about the last couple of days, I got that working. So I am going to, and the stand came in, even though it was missing some bolts. I contacted the seller and they're mailing me the other parts, but honestly, I just went up to Lowe's and got the pieces and they were like $1.30. So that's all set up. After I drop her off at school, I'm pretty much just gonna work at church, which is the advantage. It's right, her school is, very close to church. Also, we have a one-room schoolhouse that's behind our church that has been renovated. There's been a campaign going on for that, and I'll tag the video that I made for that here.
Hi, I'm James Sales, and I'm coming to appeal to you today to assist me in reserving and preserving our history. You heard the adage that a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Well, I say to you, our history is just as important, and we should not waste it. I am now on a drive, opening up a program to store and reserve a part of our history. Here we stand in front of the Chadsworth School. This school has been a part of this community for ever since at least 1915. This building, of course, was used for many purposes, and one of the primary purposes was that of the Antioch Baptist Church that had its beginning in this building. Not only that, it served as a one-room schoolhouse where many of our persons in this neighborhood was actually educated. And what we would like to do is to preserve that part of our history. We are on the historic register, whereby there are those who come by to visit and see this particular exhibit. It is now suffering from a state of deterioration, and we want to restore it so that it can be used as part of our history. We want to teach our children about our history. We will also use the building as a clothes closet and other ministries that would be beneficial to the people of this day. So if you look at the building and you can see the state of the need of repair, then I'm asking that if you would join with me in raising funds to restore the building.
All right, so in that video, sat down there with my pastor, did some aerials, some video, and all this other stuff like that. And he talked to me yesterday saying that the majority of the work is done, and he wanted me to come and do some video of like before and after. So I didn't bring my 4K camera with me, but I'm just gonna take the Panasonic one that's in the media booth and take it down there, because honestly, that's the one that I used when I recorded that stuff. And I also have my drone with me, so we'll be getting some other shots and do a compilation of a before and after type of thing and have that made for Sunday or next week, because he wanted to have something like that. Just waving. For next week for the open house of all the renovations that have been done and completed. We're gonna hopefully one of the people at the Learning Center is also a part of the security ministry, so I will be, hopefully I can get the key from them so I can get inside the security booth and set everything up. Worst case scenario is I could hang the TV mount, but now I think about it, I've left the TV mount at home, so I can't really do that now. I'll probably come back to do that if need be. You still waving, baby? But I got that to do, finished up. I'm gonna edit all the rest of the videos that I've been doing, the tag videos, just have a whole bunch of videos that I'm finishing up that I haven't posted because I'm still working on those. I'll finish those at the church. Need to catch up with a couple of the pastors there. I'm gonna finish doing New Jerusalem's, I did half their website and I'm just waiting to get back with them to get more information, but I'm gonna set up the video that I'll tag in here, the Zoho one, where I'm gonna set them up with their email and make the, I kind of guess, assume standard emails for people to contact the church and link all that stuff together. I was waiting for the pastor's information to do that because I'd rather not. When I make stuff like this, I try and keep my personal information far away from it, and I give all the admin everything to whoever the client is, and I don't like having that information in my email. It all depends on how it is, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and set that up since I have access to everything, the domain, the website, everything, so I can create all that stuff, and I'll use myself as a backup for right now, register it under me, but then I would transfer it to them when everything is completely done. I need to also circle back with them on when I played with them. I have Bethesda Baptist Church contacted me, the one that's down the street from me. They wanted to schedule a time for me to come and talk about a quote that I gave them a while ago. So I haven't heard. I gave them the times I'm available. I haven't heard back from them. I might hear back from them later today, or hopefully today, because I only have today and tomorrow to do anything since I have wedding rehearsal on Friday and might have to get pushed back to next week. But we got a lot of fun stuff going on, a lot of media ministry stuff, and just want to thank all those subscribers, new subscribers, as well as friends, family, and church folks, and all the other people that I've been working with. I've had a super outpouring of love and support for my book. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. The very first copy I get tomorrow, so it's going to be an exciting event. They said that they wanted me to do I told you, like, my uncle wants me to do a book signing at his store, and then they mentioned that at my church to do something like that as well too, which is, I'm like, I don't even know what to really say about that, but again, just thankful about that. So we'll be doing that tomorrow, and there's some other fun stuff I need to get into. I haven't had a chance to play any games. I haven't had a chance to play any games just because I've been busy. And let's see what else we can get into when we get to church. Alright, now time for the long process of bringing all this stuff in and moving it to the other area. As you can hear, they're working on the last part of the roof today, so I'm gonna try, which is right above the media area. So I'm not gonna be there very long. I forgot I was actually supposed to go visit a client that they're saying they're having some issues with their network, but my pastor asked me to finish up this before and after video, so I sent them a message asking if we could reschedule, and they're sending me a text while I'm sending this right now. All right, had to get the pastor's key to get into the security room because no one else had theirs, and we're gonna get this stuff set up. So the plan is to pull this jack off the wall, and whatever way they got this thing wired, I'm gonna put 2 jacks in the wall on a wall plate instead of it looking all crazy. Prop this door open. All right, so what we're gonna do is fix all this nonsense. Put another jack here, put a coupler on the other side of this, so that this cable, which is running to up there, is not going to be looking like this. The connection to this is going back all the way to the switch, the Unify switch on the other side of the building. So I'm going to put another 8-port switch here, which will route here, plug in here, and then the computer I'm gonna set up on the table right here with the other TV right there. Now I guess I should turn on OBS and have something on there so I don't have to keep running back and forth, but that's too much like right. So nah, let me stop. Let me go up there and turn this stuff on so that way I ain't gotta keep going up and down the stairs. I need one of them little scooters so I can just drive around here, or maybe a Segway or something like that. With all this back and forth that I'm doing. All right, let's head upstairs. See, this is what I'm talking about. There was another unterminated cable for position 4 inside the wall, and the people that installed the security system after the fact, they didn't have to do this. So what I'm gonna do is terminate this other jack here. This will be the connection for the computer. The TV I don't need to hook up onto the network. I possibly might, but I don't have to. So I'm gonna terminate this, run this other line. So I'll have 2 jacks on here, 3 and 4. And then I would do a coupler for number 4 here. So here I would put 3, 4. This is for the security cameras that would run here, and which would technically be this cable here. Alright, significantly cleaned up better. I need to re-terminate this one all the way back in the networking closet. The camera should be up, and then now I would run 2 cables out of this. What I'm ultimately going to do is move this down here once this is terminated on the other end, and then run this to the NUC over there so it has network access. Alright, now that I got all the jacks and everything like that done, I need to go back to the closet and terminate line number 4. Probably that's still on the 66 block for telephones. Terminate that, hook that to the switch, and then we should be good to go. Alright, here's the 66 block, and here's 1. So we count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. So this is number 4 that we need to yank from here. Now I'm probably just going to cut this here. And I know that's 4 because right above it is 3, and that's what I did for that other room. Alright, so now we have enough slack. I'm going to put another slot up here, and then I know I didn't use all of these, but I need to find a connection to plug this in up there. Alright, so we're all done. The line right here is the new one that's running in there. So all we got to do is run back to the other side of the room and then make sure everything is working. Now I could have put a tester on there, but I didn't. But we'll figure it out real quick. And the only thing else left is to make another cable. All right, we got a cable made, we got our jack done. So let's, I just realized I need to make another cable for this. But technically, if I don't plug the TV in, which is really not needed, I can get rid of this. And we're just gonna plug this directly in here. Way. I'll clean that up later. But let's see if our connection goes. Boom, connection is good. So let's give it a second. We should get something. Boom, there you go. There's our NDI player working perfect. All right, so the switch I don't need. I'm gonna take that out of here. I'm gonna clean up the wiring. I have some conduit that's in the car. I might actually do that just to get it out the way and stick it to the wall so nobody can trip over it or knock it loose or do anything like that. But I think that is a success. So hopefully the folks here in the media booth will be able to appreciate and be able to watch the whole service without having to do it on their phone, because this is actually going to be streaming it, but it's actually coming here instead of over their phone. So they could simply look up and watch the service and then look over here to the security cameras. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. That way you don't miss out on other great videos like this one. All right, I'm getting a little tired, and I think that's because I haven't eaten. But what I'm gonna do is, now that I got everything set up, I actually set up the Chrome remote desktop so that I can remotely control that PC back there. I put our Sunday shutdown script on there to where I can click that and it'll shut down everything remotely. I think that part is good. I've tested it, switched back and forth between the cameras, and everything is working fine. So I can hear it fine, volume comes through fine, everything like that. So like I said, let me break out the drone here and let me get my flying in before I really get tired. I need to take that camera with me so I can record everything. And honestly, now I think about it, it's not like I want to do extra walking, but what I'll do is break that down and come back and do that after I do my flying. All right, I'm here in the chapel, and I need to close and cover up these wires with this conduit. And I thought I was going to be able to just cut it in half, but my measurements were greatly off. So what I'm going to do is I need to get another one of these, mark which brand this is, and get another one. But I'm going to run this up here and put everything else in the top, and this is just gonna run up, and I'll cut a little square there. And I'm not gonna do it today because I don't have the ladder with me, but let me put it over here. And I'm recording this so I know which brand I need to get. I'll set this here for right now. I need to get another one of those. Now with this TV is sagging here. What I'm gonna do, similar to what I did in the other TV room that we just did, is instead of trying to run cable here to get everything working here so we can show the service, I could possibly do the exact same thing, get a mini computer and put it up here, Or I should be able to get some coax here. The problem is with the coax, it's not going to be in HD. If I do it with NDI being broadcast here, it will be at a higher quality. And I need to see if Roku actually has a NDI player built in, because that's a smart TV. If it does, then I don't need to do that at all. That would be really wise if somebody made an NDI player app for a smart TV. Alright, so I was moving some of our old equipment in the chapel and taking it to the dump, so a little tired. You see where that is all the way up? Where is it? Right there. Taking all the stuff from the chapel all the way down there. These are like old dual tape decks and CD and DVD. Actually, I meant to go get that one. I don't feel like walking right now. But there's a dual DVD recorder there, the old school one. What I want to do is open it up and see if there are SATA drives. If they are, I'm going to take the drives out and put it to fix our replicator if we ever needed it. And it's an extra drive, so I can always use it for something else if need be. And let me turn off everything here. And I'll leave a note for them to know. And I don't know why my camera's out of focus. All right, I had to stop recording for it to get in focus. But anyway, I think I'm done in here. So I will let them know on Sunday how to get, everything working. So it should be pretty straightforward, but you never know. And I need to get something to eat. So I think I'm gonna go to Dairy Queen down the street or something like that. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do once I get back from getting some lunch is work on the announcement for my adopted mom that she submitted for giving away back to school supplies and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that here and maybe try and catch a break or something, catch my breath or something. Then I'm gonna try and relax, eat up time until I gotta pick my daughter up from daycare, and that's about it. Maybe I brought in-game with me. I don't even really get a chance to watch it because I'm busy doing work. Anyway, had a very productive day. Didn't get everything what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna do the rest of that when I get to the house. So what we have is New Jerusalem. We are going to get them set up with Zoho, finish all their emails. I've reached back out to the pastor to get all the rest of the details for his website. Also, the Learning Center at my church is, they want me to revise their website, so I'm waiting for them to provide some stuff to me. So I'm gonna go in there. That's the other site that's under our Bluehost plan, and I'm gonna revise their website and put maybe another theme behind it. Also play around with, I got contacted back with Mount Olive. I'm gonna start doing their video announcements for the month, and pretty much for the rest of the year. Also, we're going to be redoing, they want me to come in and do the revisions to their media ministry. Hold on a second, baby. The revisions to their media ministry, where I'm going to be building some new computers for them to replace the stuff that they got, as well as building a custom DaVinci Resolve featured video editing system. So that's going to be the system I'm going to train them on how to do the same video stuff that I'm doing. So I think that's about it. So look out for those standalone videos. For all of my new subscribers, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you're getting something out of the content that I produce here to help you or your church or the individual. I really appreciate it. We're going to be coming out with some more stuff like that. And don't forget, my book is now out, so you can check that out in the link description. A link in the description, and check it out on Amazon. We got paperback. The Kindle version is going to come out on Sunday. So again, really appreciate that. All that goes back here to help grow the channel and get us to the point where we can go and visit other ministries all over the United States. In the near future, it'll be in the entire world. So again, if you like this content, I appreciate a like. Consider subscribing and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ, and what's your name? Ayana. And we will see you on the next video.